Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Wednesday, and it's the middle of the work week. And as you know, we've got some great progress going on the fence posts out there, the stone cladding on the fence posts. Those guys are doing a great job. Well, this morning I got up and I brought the umbrella that I picked up last night from City Hardware, and I kind of opened the box here, have the umbrella over here. I have hardware all over. The house is a mess right now, but again, I can leave it in a mess because it's construction. I have an alibi. But I decided this morning, one of the first tests that I'm going to start today with is I'm going to go ahead and drill that hole using that diamond circular hole saw, and I'm going to cut a hole inside the top of this granite table that I built a week to 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to go ahead and mount that and replace it with what we have right here. I'm not happy. Remember, this is the Lazada umbrella. I want you to see how it's fading. I don't know if you can see. I can't reach up that high, but and it's fading. And I got a split inside the material up here. This is very thin material. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the hole. I'm going to try to get an insert so it's nice and clean. And that's the first project of the day. Then the rest of the day, the other projects are, again, I have to work on the manhole cover for the cistern. And if I have time, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to do a little bit of grouting. I don't know if I'll be able to get to that today, though. So let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Alright, so I did some manual grinding using that diamond cut circular hole cutter. The hole cutter is about 2 millimeters too small for this little washer that goes inside here. And this came with one of the bases of the umbrella stands. It's part of the umbrella stand. But remember, I have an extra one now. So I'm going to sacrifice one from the umbrella stand to use as a nice clean cover on the top of this granite table. And then the other one that came with the one that I bought last night, the base, I'm going to use that underneath here. So I have enough to get this done. Now this is, if you're working with granite, take your time. A lot of the cutting has to do manual cutting sometimes, and then you'll do grinding and grinding. Just slowly do it until you get what you need, the achieved amount of the hole big enough to do it. So I'm going to try this now. I'm going to take a mallet. I'm going to try to pop this down inside to see if I was able to pull enough. If not, I can trim a little bit more with the cutter, and I can also trim a little bit on this piece of plastic. So let's see if it will go in right now. Well, okay, finally it's done. I can use it. How long have I been waiting to get this in place? Although it's not 100% done, I still have to do some sanding on something, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Let me show you some of the video I took while I was doing the construction, how I attached the base down here. I used the existing base that came with the umbrella. I took the centerpiece off, which was this piece right here, off of this section right here. Because if I looked at it, and if I put this inside the base over here, and it fits inside the base, it raises it up about 2 more inches, and I like the height of the umbrella as it is right now. So what I did was I removed this section off of this one that I purchased over at City Hardware, and I mounted it to the base. Now when I mounted it to the base, I had to do some countersinking. I used a saw bit, a little circular saw bit that allows you to countersink for the bolt to be connected inside the base of this, and it looks nice and clean. And that also allows me to do some storing of anything. If I want to put something down there, you could put cups, or you could put a flower in there. It's up to your imagination what you would want to put inside there. Or you can just leave it open just like that. I like the open concept inside there. It's kind of like the open concept of the open floor plan inside the house. Good feng shui. So this is done. The only thing I said I have to do is one more thing. I took the advice of you, many of you, the subscribers, who said fill in those holes where you had those stainless steel screws. And that's what I did. I filled in the screw holes right here. All the way around. So what I did was I took some carpenter's glue, and what they use over here is this thing called Stickwell, and it's just like in the US I'm used to. It's like Elmer's carpenter's glue, and it's the same color. It's kind of like the whitish yellowish kind of color, but it comes in this huge container. And so what I did was I took some of the sawdust and I mixed it up with the glue there, and I filled in the holes. Now what I'll do is I'll allow that to cure, let the glue get hard, and I'll come back with some sandpaper and I'll finish it off. And then you won't even see the screws anymore. I think that will give it a much better appearance. So thank you for those of you who made that suggestion. Well, it's almost lunchtime right now. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with Ness over here before she goes to bed, because noon here is, I don't know, is the time changed there? What time is it there now?
It's still 11:53.
11:50, so same. So it is almost midnight there, 12 hours different right now. I don't know when the time changes. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time with her. I'm going to eat a ham and cheese sandwich, and then I'll get on to the next project. I don't know what that project is yet, but you can rest assured there's going to be another project. Okay, stop. Give me a break. Give me a break. You've been helping me too much today. Oh! Attack of the boy dog. Attack. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, stop, stop. You gotta stop. You gotta let me close. Hapon, you have to let me close. Calm down. Calm down. This is what it's been like all day long. I would have been able to finish this project back here for the access door, the manhole cover for the cistern back here a lot sooner. I'm not finished yet, and I'll show you where I am on it right now. But I would have finished a lot earlier, except Hapon insisted on helping me today. He kept coming up and he kept pushing. He thought he was adjusting all the wood inside there after I got it all lined up and ready to screw down, and he kept coming up just pushing the wood. I don't know what he was thinking about. What were you thinking about, huh? Well, anyway, I did not finish, but I've got it partially done, and I'll show you what I have here. So that is a partial assembly. I have some, I'm going to do a border around the outside. It's going to be like a frame that goes inside there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a hinge on that side over there. So this manhole cover is going to lift up this way, and it's going to lift up. You see, I made it square with this box, not square with the cistern lid, because the cistern lid, as you can see, or maybe you saw earlier, the hole inside there is the same angle as a cistern, which is kind of like this way, not this way with the wall. So it'll look a lot better like that. And I'll finish that up tomorrow. It's an easy project. It's just using 2x4 framing on the outside, and then I have to go find some, hinges. Then I have to put some anchors, some concrete anchors inside. We'll use that to anchor the hinges down into the cistern top. Then I'll just have like a little hinge or something like that on there that I'll be able to manually open and close. Maybe I'll get one of those real neat things with the hydraulic hinge. Nah, probably not. So let's go ahead and look at the things that was accomplished today. Now, the other project that I worked on today, earlier you saw I finished the umbrella stand, the umbrella table. I got it all installed. And the only thing I have to do, remember I said I just have to come back with some sandpaper. And I might do that tonight after I get done closing out this video here. And the other thing that was done was the stoneworks folks, our tiling people, doing the stone cladding on the fence. Let's see how far they got. I haven't even watched them all day long, so I have no idea what they got done. So it looks like we're further along on the inside of the wall, because here, remember, they didn't have this piece, all the inside, the smaller sections done, and they've got this one completed, this one completed, this one completed. Almost done with that one. One up there, which I think it was done. I don't remember when it was done. I will say tomorrow, by close of business tomorrow, this entire wall will be done. Let's go look on the outside real quick to see if there's anything left on the outside. Now, it looks to me that this is all done on the outside. Let's just check right by the service gate back here. Now, I know they finished this portion right here today. So it looks like the entire fence line is done on the outside. One thing that they haven't done, we have to do something, and that's this area back right behind the light inside here. I'm not sure if we're just going to fill that in with some gray, a little bit of gray tile adhesive, or we're going to try to cut some of this and fill it in the back and just put a very thin set inside the back. I don't know. That'll be like the very last thing after everything gets done out here. Well, the sun has set, and I need to close out today's video and get it edited and uploaded to you folks today. It was a good day today. I like the progress. I like that I finally got the umbrella table pretty much completed. I like the fact that I have a partial door on a cistern, so nobody or nothing falls down into the empty cistern. And the guys did a great job today on the stonework on the fence posts. I'm real happy about that. Tomorrow is it's Thursday, Friday, whatever. It's the day after today. I don't remember what today is. And again, it's going to be a continuation. I'm going to try to finalize the cistern manhole cover do the nice trim around the outside, and then see, probably this weekend I'll try to find hinges for it, and I'll work on that. Right now it's secure. There's no way that it can shift or fall down. Even if you step on it and jump up and down, it's fine. The guys again tomorrow will continue doing the stonework on the fence. They have a lot of fence that still has to be done back here. Now, before I do close for today, I have one birthday shout out, and it goes to the son of username handle on YouTube, Ginger Nail Girl, and it's her son, Brenner Quijano, and his birthday is today, and he is turning 41. Anyway, Brenner lives in Oahu, Hawaii. Lucky you, Brenner. So anyway, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Well, that's about it for today. I am going to close, and tomorrow is another day. I don't know if Hapon is going to try to help me tomorrow. If he does try to help me, it's going to take 2 days to do what would normally be 1 day's worth of work. Oh, I think I just offended him. He just turned and walked away. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed, and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.